I'm sitting at my favorite place that I love to sit in. I'm on the porch and watching the cars go by, which is so relaxing and everything. So anyway, welcome. This is your girl, Donna Denise Walker, and you are tuned into Donna Denise Walker on YouTube. You can find me in other social medias, which I'll be very happy if you did, just by simply putting in Donna Denise Walker. And if you would like to send a maybe a subject suggestion or food suggestion, or you'd like to be on my show, please go ahead and email me at the Donna D. Walker Podcast at gmail.com. So what I'm doing here, I always like to test out stuff just for you guys. And so I went ahead and found out about the green screen. And then I'm like, wait a minute, can I do different things in a green screen? So this one is some green cloth. And of course, I put Donna Denise Walker. Please subscribe and share. So if you could do that, that'll be awesome. Also, I wanted to run by you a subject that you guys did email me. If you guys come on live with me, I'll talk about it. If not, please go ahead and leave the comments below or email me. Okay? So, let me see. Let me go ahead and share this. Share. Alright, so there's two subjects. And you guys got really deep. Like, I was really not sure that I wanted to talk about this one particular subject. And the other subject I thought was pretty cool. So there's two subjects that you guys went ahead and sent me. One I'm going to introduce today, and then I'm going to go ahead on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. If you guys can join me, we'll go ahead and talk about it. So, hey, how you doing? What's up? I hope everything's okay with you. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? Testing out this little green screen thing. I love it. I figured out how to do some little cute little stuff with it. Plus, I wanted to talk to you guys about a subject. Do I like BBC? BBC? Are you talking about BBC the broadcast, or please enlighten me. So I don't be like, yeah, I like BBC, but oh girl, she said she liked BBC. So what is BBC saying? So what is up, everybody? How you guys doing? Okay, so you guys sent me an email about a subject that is very touchy, and I was going to talk about this particular subject on when I go live on Tuesday, but then I said, wait a minute, let me just go ahead and run it by you guys first to see if, your reaction from the subject. So it's an email that you guys sent me. You send it to the Donna D. Walker Podcast at gmail.com. So you sent it to me. And it's an issue that has recently come up on TikTok. So if you go through TikTok, I think several people have either tagged folks into it, shared it, however they did it. That was the conversation. And then I got somebody emailed and said, girl, you should talk about this on your show. And I was like, I don't like to get into political stuff, and and I don't like ragging people, especially when they're going through stuff, especially if we don't have the A to B whole story, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that you guys kind of give me some feedback about it and stuff like that. So I got an email, and this person sent me two subjects, and one of the subjects was, it was about this young man. He was of color, and he was driving a truck. I don't know if he owned the business or he was working, but however you may, he had some mulch. I believe it was mulch. Don't quote me. I was looking at it as much as I could. and trying to research it and look exactly what it was. But anyway, he winds up getting to the place where he has to dump this mulch out. He gets there like 45 minutes earlier. So the owner of the place that he could dump the mulch out was like, hey, you're really early. Plus, you cannot park this close to the facilities. You have to park a little way back. And the guy did. He parked a little way back. But still, he was first in line. So when he gets there, the owner's son is very upset with him. He's like, you can't park this close. You're going to have to not only move to the back of the line. And he was like, but I was here. I've been here since, I think, 6:30. I don't know what the time was, but it was really early. And he's been following all the rules and stuff like that. So he goes into the back of the line, and he has to wait about 45 minutes. Actually, they sent me two different subjects, and I think I'm going to go talk about both of them. And the third one I'm going to leave for Tuesday. But anyway, he goes to the back of the line. He gets to the line, and they're infuriated with him. They're yelling, they're screaming at him and everything. You need to, whatever it was. I don't know what the situation was, why they were yelling at him. But he has the camera, and I can hear the fear in this guy's voice. Look it up, guys. Look this up. You probably have more detail about it than I do. So anyway, he has his camera. He has it on him, and they're yelling at him, and they're like, calling him all kind of racial names and stuff like that. And he's like, yes, sir, yes, sir. And I could, I was reading one of the comments that was in the chat of this particular, and guys, please look it up. But anyway, somebody was like, why is he saying yes, sir? And I thought about that. How could I was like, at first I was like, yeah, why is he saying yes, sir? But then I thought about that. If I was sitting in the truck and I'm there by myself and all these angry people are yelling and shouting at you and cursing you out, calling you out of your name, you're going to do anything that you can to get yourself out of that situation. And in his case, he decided to step back, be like, okay, but he kept the camera on them, and one of the guys that was talking about it on TikTok, I actually shared it on my, on X. I shared it from TikTok to X, right? And the guy who was also talking, one of the guys, the cargo guy, one of the guys that were talking about it said that it was giving that he was, if he goes, thank God this guy got out alive, but it was giving that he was filming his lynching. My heart was like pounding, like, oh my gosh, and I'm going to tell you what I think about all this in a second, and I'm going to tell the story the best way I can. Please look it up. I'm only retelling the story after hearing it, right? But for all that I did see, and from the tape he originally had, this is what I'm gathering for it. So these guys were really angry. I couldn't get, why they were so mad. There were some extra questions I was asking, like, well, did they have encounters with him before? Like, why are they so angry? Like, what is going on with this world that you're gonna get that, look, think about what you're doing to yourself. Your blood pressure is getting up. You're getting angry. You know what I'm saying? He's filming this, and you're looking despicable to whoever is looking at it, So anyway, these guys are yelling. And so finally he does what he needs to do. He dumps his mulch on. He goes on about his way, and they go running after him. Hey, you stole our phone. He was like, how did I steal your phone? I was doing what I needed to do. So at this point, they decide, now we're going to search your car. And he lets them. He's like, you're not going to find anything, but come on. Check. They didn't find anything. He was driving out, and as he's driving out, the phone was lying down next to the truck. And so they were like, you did steal it. You're going to stay right here till the cops come. And as reports go, they rattled the truck and knocked it over. I was in tears. I was in tears because I'm like, the purpose of all of that is nonsensical. The purpose of all of that is something that, let me share this a little bit, guys. Let me share this. Okay, so the purpose of that on the part of the parties that were so angry at this guy was nonsensical. To me, I felt like, why? Why are we so angry? Like, why is all of this happening? We have, there are written reasons why there's been this conflict over years. And me being a woman of color, I've encountered situations like this on numerous times. Not like as dramatic as this one particular person, but I've encountered, when I would walk into a store and, I'm going to go get something and, I'm being followed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and they're like, or they address, can I help you? And I'm like, no, but you can help the person beside me. They look like they need help. I don't need help. So anyway, it broke my heart. That was a very traumatic thing to watch. And then I feel like this is 2025. This is 2025. This is the future. You know what I'm saying? We have hovers. We have machines that communicate with us. We have AI. We're flying into space. Why are we still angry? You know what I'm saying? So that broke my heart. Please look it up and everything else like that. That's one subject I think needs to be brought to attention. I think it's one subject that we need to talk about more. And I'm glad that I got an email on it. I was very nervous about speaking about it because I don't want to alienate anybody from my show, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to speak out against injustice, and that is injustice in my mind. And I will say this, that we don't know other than what we saw. I will say that part. But what I did see was some angry people for no reason. That's what I saw. And I pray that we, it's crazy. So anyway, there was, like I told you, it was three subjects. One I'm going to save for Tuesday. So please come and join me on Tuesday. That subject I'm going to save for Tuesday. I haven't decided what I'm going to cook for Tuesday yet. So if you guys have any suggestions of what to cook, I did try to make tacos the other day, and it went horribly wrong. I don't know, like the bottom of it was doughy, it was burnt on the top. I had to do it a couple of times. It was just ridiculous. It was like breaking my heart, Please check that video out. But I haven't decided what I wanted to cook for Tuesday. But the subject for Tuesday is this. So this subject is a little lighthearted. This was about, it's kind of like a Murray Povich situation. You are the father. So this young man, and the question I have is, how would you react? What do you think? What do you think you should do? So the subject is this. Can you guys hear me? Okay, hold on. Let me share it again. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, so the subject is this. It's kind of like a Murray Povich type of situation. So, this guy, so his wife is sitting down, she's going through her mail, you know what I'm saying? She's checking, and her husband gives her a letter. He says, here, take this, right? She picks up, she reads it, and it's a DNA test. And she was like, okay, what is this? And he's like, so I took me and your 5-year-old little daughter that you said was my child, and I took this child and we got a DNA test, and it comes to find out I am not the father. So that's the gist of the story. So the outcome of it was, the outcome of that, which I want to talk about, is like, how would you handle that situation? So one of the things he said, you could take you and your 5-year-old little girl, who's not my child, and leave my kids here. She was like, I'm not going to leave my kids. I'm going to be here with my kids. You're not kicking me out from my kids. So how would you handle it? What do you think is right, I should say? Do you think that the that he should leave all three of the kids with her? Or should she leave her two kids and take the kids on his? Or should he leave? Oh no, he leave his kid, or she take her two kids and not leave? Or how do you think what you should do? So we're going to discuss that more on Tuesday. So if you guys have a suggestion for me for maybe something to cook, please let me know. All right, so I told you the third story they sent me. Let me go ahead and share this again. Okay. Please share, guys. Please like this video. Please leave your comments and all this other stuff. And okay, so the second storyline is a little deep, just like the other storyline. I don't even know if I should talk about that one. This one, you guys have been sending me some really deep stuff that you want me to talk about. And I could choose not to talk about them, but then I said, you know what, let me go ahead and talk about it and let you guys tell me what you think. So the third one, and I didn't do any research on this at all other than and I'm going to do some more research and we're going to discuss it more on Tuesday, okay? So apparently a group of individuals decided to get together and just basically make a town, or I don't know if it's a town or a village or what it is, to build a community, where it is whites only. And so the email that was sent to me, what do I think about it? Does it make me upset to hear this? And I'll tell you guys on Tuesday what I think about it. But I would love for you guys to leave your comments or email me and let me know what you think about it. So, how do you feel about it? But I'll tell you guys on Tuesday. Matter of fact, I'll even do a poll on it and everything else like that. So I'll probably do something like that. But hey, thank you guys for going live with me. I really do appreciate all of that. You guys are amazing. And thank you for your emails that you're sending me. I am getting a lot of emails. And so just to let you guys know the process that I'm doing, if I see, because a lot of times, believe it or not, some of you guys are all on the same wavelength and you're thinking the same thing. So when you send me the email, they're kind of the same question to ask. So I take it, put it all together, and then I bring it to you guys. So I want to thank you so much for emailing me. I really do appreciate it. And I want to thank you so much for tuning into my show live. And I want to appreciate it. So one person said that they've been sending me emails for the longest time, and I haven't been talking about any of this stuff. So one, I want to apologize, okay, and two, I want to explain. So when I was asking folks, this particular person was going by an old email, which I no longer have anymore. And so when I went and communicated with them and say, okay, well, what email are you sending it to me? I'll definitely go ahead and make sure your questions are next, and come to find out that we're sending it to the wrong place. So again, the best email to send it to me is the Donna D, just the letter D, Walker podcast at gmail.com. It's the Donna D Walker podcast at gmail.com. That's the best email to send it to me. And how I do it is that I right now I'm going through all the old emails and seeing what storylines they're talking about, and I'm addressing them first. Then I'll start getting to the other emails of the other folks that are sending me stuff. So, but I want to say, please continue to send me some stuff. Thank you so much for your subjects, because they are very interesting. I like the 3 subjects that I talked about today. I was a little nervous about talking about the subjects today because it's more dealing with race issues, and I don't want to wound up, people can get really tense over that. But I thought that this needed to be paid attention to, especially the guy with the truck situation and how he was treated, and how they were treating him. And so I think that this needs to be out there. People need to hear about this. You know what I'm saying? Do your research though. You know, understand your own narrative. Okay, so before I go, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of updates on what's going on with me. Uh, I am the 5 o'clock Eastern Standard on Tuesdays is working really good. The emails that you guys are sending me is really good. I got some more stuff that I have getting ready to go on. Please check out my Refrigerator Chronicles. I'll be doing a couple of those. Please check it out. And then I'm also doing flashbacks interviews on Monday. So please go ahead and check that out and let me know what you guys think. And continue to send your emails. Please subscribe to my uh, channel. And please share this with your friends and family. And thank you so much for going live with me. And if you happen to be watching this and it's not live, please leave your comments. I'll be stalking my YouTube page. I'll be stalking it, and I'll be commenting back. So definitely leave your comments. Don't forget to share this video, and let me know what you think about today's subject. One is with the guy who went through the ordeal with his truck and being harassed and accused of stealing a phone, and the other subject about the folks who decided to make their own community, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it on Tuesday. All right, so yeah, honey. Oh, and one more thing before I go. It's the most important thing. I always gotta tell you guys this. I love you, man.